Yeah, too many colors. Peace. I wanted to say, got the hat yesterday. As you can see it, specially made. Kemet Ray Ma'at, which means Black Sun Justice. So I want to thank you for that. And my wife, she wanted to say something too.
My hat was specially made as well, and it means first to step out of the waters of noon. And I want to say thank you to my aunt forever. Very nice.
Sister Andrea Brunette is in a place to be. How you doing, Senate?
I'm doing well. I'm doing well.
So you have something to show us today?
Yes, I went on to the product line and I bought 3 shirts and I just wanted to show you all what I got.
Oh, let's see.
Okay, so this is the first one. This is
Ah, the Ankh shirt.
the Ankh shirt. I got it in black and gold, but I think I'm gonna go and get a blue one too.
All right.
Okay, so that's the first one.
All
And
right.
then
The Ma'at. Oh, it looks
this
good in
I don't
blue.
yeah,
All
I don't know.
right.
Yeah, this is the Ma'at one.
Oh, that's
I don't
what's
know if you
up.
can see.
Yeah, we see it. We
I'm
see
trying.
it.
Can you see it?
Nice bright
And
color.
yeah, I love this. I love this color. I love it. And then the piece de la resistance is my
I'm
favorite
the best to
one.
be
I'm
tonight.
the place to be tonight. Yeah.
That's what's up. Oh, the
There's
place
that
to
on
be
the sleeve
tonight.
too.
Even on the sleeve.
Tonight.
All right.
Even on the
Tonight.
sleeve. I had it. Yeah,
All right.
this is the lick right here. So I'll be wearing that on
Oh,
your next live. I will have this one on.
oh, that's
Yeah.
beautiful. Oh, wow.
So
Well, thank you.
that's the 3 ones I got.
Thank you
Love
very much
them.
for your support. It's appreciated. I'm glad that you like the products.
You're welcome. You're
All
welcome.
right.
And we'll see you on the next live stream.
All right. See you soon, sister.
Okay.
I hope you can see this. Civilization started with agriculture. Custom made shirt from my aunt forever, Shaka Indugu. Civilization started with agriculture. This is Curse of Hammurabi, Shaka Indugu, who I support. Civilization started with agriculture.
Hey, this is my unboxing video that I'm doing for the product I bought from my Out Forever's channel. I bought the coffee mug, and here it is. Sorry there's a glare from the screen, but lots of bold, crisp, beautiful colors, inside and out, high quality ceramic. I absolutely love it. So y'all go check out his website. It's got a lot of fun, fresh designs. And cheers to you, Shaka, and all of your endeavors. Peace.
All right. Hey, brother Donnie Williams. See, you got your
Yeah,
makeup.
yeah. What's up, Shaka? I was gonna do just a. I know it's a serious topic, but I was gonna do a little
No, I appreciate that, bro. I'm
unboxing.
glad.
So
I'm glad. Yeah, yeah. Live
yeah.
unboxing. Bro, you don't mind if I use this excerpt, like as a clip in my
No,
intro?
no,
Oh,
it's all
thank you.
good.
Thank you. And
Yeah.
for those who wonder, I'm gonna share the link. All right, that's lovely.
Yeah, I got the Heather Gray. Oh man, yeah,
Oh, you got the
I
Kemet
didn't,
shirt as well. Okay.
yeah. I didn't know it had that on the back
In the
though.
black. Yeah.
Yeah, that's nice. That's what's up,
That's
man.
lovely. Oh, thank you. I
So
appreciate that.
yeah. So just letting you know, just coming through, showing some support real quick, man. I'm about to get back into this Netflix film. So um, just wanted to say peace, man, and thanks.
Yeah, thanks a lot, brother.
Okay. All
All
right.
right. Our sister RP is in the place to be. What's up, sister?
Et Sin E. How you doing?
E.T. Senate E. I'm doing Nefer.
Oh, great, great. Um, well, I got it today. I was thinking it was coming from France, but then I did the tracking and it was outside actually when I went to check, and here it is.
Oh, that's what's up. It's just like my hat. That's what's up.
Yeah,
Let me do the solo layout. There it is, brothers and sisters. That's
yeah.
what's up.
I really like this. Yeah, so I have an after school program that I help facilitate. And I'm going to wear this because we're going to start talking about coding. So I'm going to
Okay.
use this as an introduction because this is a code. It's
Mm.
ancient code, but it's still a code. And then we're going to be able to, demonstrate. I'll be able to demonstrate to them the meanings inside each of the, glyphs and stuff. So, but yeah, I was looking online and I was like, this is actually like really good designs, So as soon as I get some more, extra money, I'm gonna get the matching hat and I want to get a Ma'at shirt. But I really like the Kemet one to start with. Yeah, so it's really good. And the prices ain't bad either, so
Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Mic check 1 2. Hotep Senuhena Senut ET. I hope you're doing well. The title of this live stream is House of Criminals. Hold on. Now, let me put some music. I was told that very recently, during the last stream, somebody said that a mother was looking for a child. That a mother was looking for her daughter, and the mother asked somebody that we heard about a lot lately. Maybe some of you heard. I don't have the clip yet because some people do live streams that are very long, like Trackfield used to do back in the days. For example, Trackfield had 8-hour live streams at times. So did the Repair Unites, but you know, they have moved to other endeavors. Let me see who's in the place to be. Danny Williams is in the place to be. Andrew Burnett is in the place to be. On Sunday, Divinely Inspired has just joined us. He's in the place to be as well. On Sunday, I was sent an email. I'm catching up. And man, I was driving. How long is the video? It's 2 hours long. And I heard about 50 minutes of it. And man. Now, we gotta ask though. So, you know, this conscious community, people be like, you never asked. If you have something on him, let me know. But man, he went in. My goodness. He went in. And we have some hypocrites in the place to be. I'm sorry, not in the place to be, but there are some hypocrites around. Some of you heard of this cat because he made a video, you know, funny video, imitating people, trying to imitate people's voice and all that. And Frankie played it. Frankie wasn't happy with his homies, Sapofis. And I was one of the cats featured. You know, it was funny. You know, the French accent was imitated. I laughed when I first heard it. You know what I'm saying? There's a clip around. I'm going to share his stuff. Before I'm going to do the fair use disclaimer. Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976. Allowances made for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, education, and research. So, the first 50 minutes I heard, the rest I'm going to discover as we go along, as we proceed. You have the link to the original video in the chat. And now we can just get to the nitty-gritty.
Sarnetta called me on the phone with Brother Polite with gangbangers on the phone. Bloods and Crips. And told me they put a $10,000 hit on my head.
I didn't say. It's deeper than rap. Like Ricky Rose said. There was a video where he said, he alluded to the fact that there was some threatening, like death threat, money on his head. I don't remember him saying the amount of money though.
Netta was on the phone with Brother Polite, talking about, yeah, we gonna get you, we gonna pop your top. Polite in the background.
Young Harold's in the place to be. Hero told you, he said a lot. Oh, he said a lot indeed. Oh God, I only listened to almost half of it, man. It's off the chain. It's bananas. The things we will hear, man. These hypocrites order. Oh my goodness.
With Bloods and Crips, talk about, oh yeah, we got a $10,000 hit on them In the Black radio cats. Me, Lex, Solarmine, and Oh God. Yeah, we had our falling out, but me, Lex, Solarmine, and Oh God were fighting the whole conscious community for years. They brought in Michael Edwards. Michael Edwards was making all kind of videos for Sonetta. Then they brought in the other weirdo guy. They were recruiting people to go with us. What's his name? The guy, I forgot, another guy that ended up turning on them. He brought in his nephew. Yeah. His nephew, Raw something, whatever.
Now,
they was threatening us.
Here, hold on. Yeah, it may be the reason why some people have claimed that one dude with Ryan, his name is Frankie's nephew, because there's another guy who we haven't seen him for a long time, but he had Ryan his name at first, but the end stands like the end rhymes like the end rhymes with if you don't fit, you must quit. Maybe that's where the confusion lies, unless there's some stuff that people want to clarify. But it's been a long time. I asked people, is it really his, nephew? And I haven't had any reply. And by then, if it was, I'm sure that many people would have said so. Wab Funk wrote the name in the chat. Young Hero wrote, it's all coming out. All HOKs. Didn't we tell you? Yes, we did tell you all. And it's only the beginning. I mean, today, what? It's just 12, is it? Oh, it's the 13th. 7 days. Yes. Just 7 days after Polite's sentencing. He can only imagine what's going to happen. What's going to transpire in a few days, in a few weeks, in a few months to come. This is only the beginning. That's the tip of the iceberg. This is one person speaking, man. Sapophis has an upcoming stream about Enki. He was supposed to have started an hour ago, but an hour ago I shared the link to this stream. It may be some other reasons, but I wouldn't be surprised that he's tuned in right now watching. And to make it look like, that's not that, eventually as I'm streaming, he's going to start his. But the rape, okay, is looking real bad. Looking real bad in the street. So he's gonna have to come up with receipts because we know he's good at deflecting. Deflecting. He's gonna try to look for a bigger monster, which will be quite difficult. Wild Funk Road, volume is low though. Let me check this out. Well, my mic volume is low. Music that's too loud then. Okay, let me try it this way. Oh, that's why it was low. It wasn't my end. Okay. Let me listen now. Let's continue. Let's continue. Oh, I didn't even read that message. Wild Funk wrote, to be honest, I don't think anything Lex said was wrong. I don't even mess with Vortex, but damn, everything he said was kind of factual. Well, there's two parts that I believe, and I will show you why I believe two particular things that he says, but it's minor compared to all the points that he's making, all the claims that he's making.
Saying that we was the bad guys, that we needed to be banned from the community because they was protecting Brother Polite.
They were protecting Pedolite. Who?
Yes. So this is what happened.
Greetings, Jamil.
The first scam that ever came to the internet on Brother Polite came through In the Black Radio. Are y'all listening? A brother contacted Old God and Soul of Mine and said Polite had scammed him for about 50 grand.
50 grand.
Now, y'all got to understand, this was Blog Talk Radio days before YouTube became popular. A brother scammed him. A brother contacted In the Black Radio and said that he was scammed for 50 grand. Now, later on, I would end up having an interview with another person, but I'm going to get into all of that. And guess who was attacking In the Black Radio?
Who?
Onk, the Amin Ra Squad,
Bobby Banger? Dang. The rep is bad already.
Garfield,
Mr. Zip It Down. Trackfield.
Brother Reggie,
Butler Reggie.
Dr. Ma'at,
Who? The PhD?
all of them. It was a war between us and the HOK, and it was over Brother Polite. That's how the whole beef started. So when you hear these dudes out here talking about, oh, we was warning y'all and nobody knew, and we no, they didn't put the information out there. In the Black Radio, Lex, Solar Mine, and Oh God put put that information out there. The first scamming on record that was reported to the community actually came from Solar Mind and Oh God. Now, when me, Solar Mind and Oh God hooked up together, that's when we both started we all started banging on Saw Satan in the House of Consciousness. And these dudes were going in hard, bruh. They were going at us so hard. They made us the villains of the community. To the point where I almost had to sue Sarnetta, right? And here's the tricky thing. Sarnetta put a post up on Doggy Diamond's. Y'all know Sarnetta made me lose a job 10 years ago.
10 years ago. Recently, we heard him talking about he's going to call his sister's job.
Sarnetta, at the time, he was protecting Polite so hard, he put up a post on Doggy Diamond's website saying that Lex Vortex was a pedo.
So he was doing slandering? Or was he just gossiping? Or is there any paperwork around? We've seen the paperwork for at least one of these cats that were on his panel. He didn't mind. He defended the dude live on air. Talked about it was a consensual relationship. We have him on tape. Amazingly, the guy who was defending said he never touched a girl, but you know, that's not the most reliable platform. Or
I was working a job at some time, and they was doing background checks, and they searched me, and that post came up. And I had a conversation with the company I was working for, and I ended up having to leave that job because they was like, what is this we find in there's people on the internet claiming you're a pedo. I had to contact Doggy Diamonds and threaten him and say, bruh, because I at the time, I didn't even know where it came from. So I had to contact Doggy Diamonds, and I said, bro, I'm going to have to sue you. You can ask Doggy Diamonds if he remember. Doggy Diamond said to me, I don't know what you're talking about. So I posted the link, and I said, this is what I'm talking about. Doggy Diamond says, oh, that's Sarnetta posted that. I didn't post that. He said, I'll go remove it. And Doggy Diamonds went to go remove it, bruh. Okay? This is how hard Saw Satan and Onkenim was going hard for Polite. And don't be fooled. Onk was going hard as hell. The only reason why they're trying to separate themselves now, Garfield too, they was all together getting money with Polite. Right now, them niggas is all lying. They all lying. Even Raw Born is lying. Because Raw...
I was on mute. Even Rob Bourne.
Bourne was about to debate Polite. Y'all remember when Rob Bourne and Polite was about to set up a debate, and Polite said, I won't debate him. Rob Bourne was was mad because Polite wouldn't debate him. And Polite said, I'm not going to debate him. Y'all got a short memory. I wish I could find the video. So he's full of it too, because he was gonna debate Polite over the but he was too aggressive with Polite, and Polite was saying I was not gonna debate him. So around this time, this is the you know, and then eventually I ended up debating in Ngozi on evolution. I smoked in Ngozi. All of them were persecuting me. You know what I'm saying? And guess who else was wrote?
Something came up on my feed. See this video right there? It says, my son confronts pedalite. Qu'est-ce qu'il y a? Qu'est-ce qu'il y a? Pardon avec maman. Va voir maman. Va voir maman, Mero. Allez, vas-y. Ok. Je reste ici. So yeah, he says, my son. Oh, good thing I watched. Hold on. My son confronts Brother Polite after being convicted and sentenced to prison. Now that title doesn't come from my son. I'm not sure if that's the way we pronounce the name, by the way. It's that David Harvey official. Now, I don't know either of these individuals, but when somebody's been sentenced to prison, there's no such thing as confronting. Merod, bonne nuit. Everybody's sitting down, chilling, and there's many scammers, many child molesters, many rapists. It doesn't bother anybody. Not one of them goes to jail, and we have titles like that. And once again, it's not due to the person that is addressing Polite. It's really the way that video is presenting. Whoever came up with that title. We still have people sending money to convicted child molesters.
Rolling with them at the time. Certain Hebrew Israelites, when we was going at Polite, the Israelite community remembers this. Y'all remember in the black radio? See, these new jacks don't know what's going on. Guess who else was attacking Lex, Solomon, and Oh God?
Who?
All over the Polite thing.
Who?
Guess who else?
Who?
Professor Griff.
Professor Griff? The one who disrespected Dr. I don't want to say Dr. Shekantadiab. The one who disrespected Dr. John Henry. Dang. Stuttered. My bad. The one who disrespected Dr. John Henry Clark after his death. Dang. And that's something. And that's something. I didn't say. Here. Professor Griff talking smack about John Henry Clark.
The infamous interview with Progressive. Sister Renee knows about all this. She be over on Q Butter's channel with his fake ass. Let me tell y'all something about that fake ass Q Butter. Let me tell y'all.
Now that name sounds familiar. Will she be? Did she have something to do with FOG? Or is he just a homonym?
So I'm gonna get into all of this today. Q Butter, back in this time, Q Butter didn't like Garfield. And y'all gotta understand, Q Butter didn't like Garfield for the same reason that we fell out with Garfield, because we wasn't just exposing Polite, we was exposing Garfield's credit scams. Now, it wasn't me, but it was a sister and a brother who came to me and said that Garfield had scammed him and maybe his friend's mother out, I don't know, a few $1,000s. And then a sister came to me and said the same thing. And guess where that sister comes from? The sister who was talking about Garfield, it wasn't me. Garfield was mad at me. Q Butter. Q Butter. And you know why Q Butter sent that woman to me that says Garfield scammed him? Because Q Butter, even back then with his fake ass, they would not give Q Butter a platform. Sarnetta wouldn't give Q Butter a platform because of his beef with Garfield, because Q Butter said that Garfield should not be charging people in the community with credit repair when he was doing it for free. And so they wouldn't let Q Butter's fake ass on the platform, and Q Butter wanted to promote his school. Guess who Q Butter came to? How do y'all know Q Butter today? Little old Lex with his little old platform 10 years ago did the first interview. Man, I wish I don't, if I could go back, y'all, I erased these videos and stuff. I wish I could show y'all, but this was 10 years ago. The first interview, I don't know, there might have been others as far as I know. The first introduction of Q Butter's fake ass on YouTube was through Lex Vortex. Then he turned on me because I got in it with I Empress Sekhmet. And ironically, she ended up leaving the House of Consciousness and becoming a goddamn member of the ISUPK and became a Hebrew Israelite. Because she seen how fake them dudes were. Oh yeah. So check it out. So I gotta give y'all the history, because y'all are new. You don't know what's going on. And these dudes are cake capping, bruh. And that's why they've been trying to blackball me.
You know, I thought about putting House of Capping or House of Cappers. Cappers is not really a term that I know of. But then I thought, let me go with House of Criminals, spelled with a K.
For years. For years. So listen, you talking about an onslaught of attacking people. They talking now, oh, y'all protecting Brother Polite. That's why I've been quiet. That's why when the case came up, I said, man, I hope it all works out for everyone. I hope Polite and the little girl get off. And then people attack me for that, saying I was protecting Brother Polite. But I wasn't really trying to get into using a situation for views, because everybody knows my history with Brother Polite and Saw Satan. The whole conscious community, Professor Griff, they were all together in trying to isolate and kill in the black radio because we was going at Brother Polite. We brought out all the scamming. We brought out way back then how them dudes, man, I wish I had, man. I'm going to tell y'all. Oh, God, if you're out there, brother, it's been a long time. But I got to contact Oh, God and get these old videos. They go Haven Bullets in the chat. This was one of Sarnetta's recruits back then that he was using to attack us when we attacked Brother Polite. Get him out of here, though. Get him out. Somebody block him, please. So in the black radio wasn't scamming nobody. Right? And so the whole time, did y'all block him? Get that dude out of here, that Hayes. Now, that was one of his attack dogs back then. And then he ended up turning on Sarnetta too. So, where my mods at, man? Did y'all take care of that? Where y'all at? Get that dude up out of here. So listen. Here's the thing, right? So the dude, now this dude was in the Army. The dude that contacted Soleimani and Ogard about the 50 grand that Polite took from him. And the dude produced receipts. So Soleimani and Ogard went in on that. Brought it all out. Guess who was banging, and tried to blackball all of us from the so-called conscious community? Sarnetta, Unc, Brother Reggie, Michael Edwards. I could name all of them. Everybody in that HOK circle. And you know what's funny? Even Imam Bashir's fake ass. He ended up turning on Soleimani and siding with the House of Consciousness. Because a brother had came to us that lost 50 grand. Now, after that, another brother came to me. I get a phone call. Now, y'all got to understand. I get a phone call from another brother who was down with New Covenant, who was Polite's ex-security guard. I got to go back in the archives and see if I can find some of these videos. Polite had got him for like 50 or 100K, something crazy. Called Sarnetta on the phone with the brother. I'm saying he ain't saying nothing. But again, Polite's threatening me. And guess what? Inky was right there with him. What I'm trying to show y'all is we got some Nino Brown stuff. All of them dudes was with Brother Polite when he was making that money for them, including Smash Rockwell. Smash Rockwell is a fake. He's only mad. I'm going to tell you something. Polite is not a good person. But all these guys, they was right there with him. They you know, when they just got jealous. The only reason why they abandoned him Polite is because he went to Hollywood and started flossing, and he wasn't sharing the pie with them no more.
He said, Pum Pum Smash is a fake. You know what's funny with Imam Bashir? Being down with the Sapo Feast team for a few years. And a while back, he went on Tahaka-based platform to expose Sapo Feast team.
He wasn't sharing the money. And you know that's why Unc and them are mad. That's why Smash Rockwell is mad. They still mad about that Kemet on trial. If Polite had divvied out that money to them low-down Negroes, they would still be rolling with him, including Unc, including Smash Rockwell.
So, the good brother Donnie Williams let us know that Pum Pum Smash was finished out of money. That's why he has the nickname 15%. He did not even get paid the money he was supposed to be paid. And he has no smoke for Polite. Now, amazingly, even after Polite sentencing, a Pum Pum Smash, see his live streams? I don't see any title talking about anything negative regarding Polite. I may have missed it. You can point it out to me. But here, 1 month ago, laughing my behind off at Shaka when he got caught lying. LOL. This dude said that I'm Jewish. Then he plays me responding to this false accusation. And then he goes, see, you admitted it. I mean, this guy, I think, smokes too much weed, man. That's a straight up biatch for Sa. Then we keep going down. And here, Pum Pum Smash, who went to the Superior Court of California to file a restraining order against me, has another stream. He admitted it. Shaka, the deadbeat dad, and fraud. He calls me a deadbeat dad. But here we have Pedalite, who went to prison for sexually abusing a child, and that biatch Pum Pum Smash Rockwell has no energy. Now, you heard Lex saying that Smash was jealous. I believe that. Finally inspired wrote he was just on Mush World TV copying a plea of ignorance. I knew that this weirdo self was lying. Damn. I think he might have returned recently. But he had a stream. I mean, he intervened, he participated like I would say a couple of years ago, about a year at least, maybe a couple of years ago. But anyway, I started watching, and then it got boring, so I stopped. So I really do believe when he talks about jealousy, because here we can hear it from the horse's mouth. And as a matter of fact, I'm going to share it. Got the link in the chat. Let's listen up.
Let me give you just a little about background. I because I got introduced to Sonetta in Berkeley at the Berkeley Flea Market. It's not like he was there, but there used to be in the 90s. There used to be these stands with conscious DVDs. The only place you could get these DVDs, this way before YouTube.
Bootleg.
The only place you could get these DVDs
Bootleg.
was I would have to take my family to Berkeley, find the vendor who had the DVDs. Then I would ask them, where you getting these DVDs from? And they would say, it's this dude in New York named Sonetta.
Bootleg.
Okay, so now you will have to think, this is almost 10, 15 years before Polite even hit the scene. Honestly, some of us know a history of Sonetta maybe 12 years before Polite, you know what I'm saying? Or any of the stupid scandal stuff, anything. The only old school scandal back then was bootlegging.
That's what I used to do. Beach Smash Rockwell.
He was bootlegging people's stuff. And
yeah, they used to say
true or not.
That was true.
The videos I bought in Oakland, I had no access to them other than Psy. And so I'm only saying, now it was me and Aunt called Sonetta one day, maybe 2011, 2010, or before that, and we told him to start this YouTube channel. I just don't be around like that, but in the background I'll be around, and we got him to start his YouTube. From that, he monetized it and it grew hella big, and now it's like one of the biggest conscious things. But if you look into what people know about him, his history and shit, he got and I'm not no fucking defendant. I'm just saying I know about him so much longer than before Polite even stepped on the scene.
Right.
And you know what I'm saying? And so now he being fried by one character who stepped into his platform because it was like, this was so fucked up. And I used to think, like, why you give this nigga more even props than me, nigga? Why'd you let him get more shine on your show than even me, who told you to set up the fucking YouTube? Yeah, but you know I got the real knowledge, but you turned into this nigga named Polite, making him this big-ass character in the conscious community. Now, these are some of the things that I see. Y'all know what I'm talking about. It would be, he would favor Polite. But none of this had nothing to do with or none of these extra claims or the extra shit we frying Polite about now. This was just strictly because the people would click on this nigga videos more. Excuse me. He would get more views because Polite had this enigmatic shit that made black people want to look. If y'all saying I'm lying, I'm just only looking at the views.
Telling the truth.
So he now I'm thinking as if I was Sa, or put yourself in Sa's shoes. The nigga got some weird shit going on with these extra wives and shit. Maybe you got some information one day, but right now he your money maker. So how you dealing with it? You dealing with it by probably not really even trying to address that shit until you get some. And y'all can tell me where I go off because I'm only coming from my own nature.
He doesn't know what he's saying.
Trying not to think about it or try until it really hit the fucking fan.
What the
and
fuck
you find
saying,
out
Smash?
some of this shit
he doesn't
about
even know what he's saying.
Your breadwinner is fucking true because he made him a breadwinner. You know what I'm saying? I mean, and eventually that shit backfired.
Including Garfield, including Dr. Reggie. Oh yeah, where the people at who remember those days? So don't try to use my voice to attack Solar Mind, bruh. Solar Mind did his thing. He didn't do nothing, no. He didn't, whatever, if he groped the little girl or whatever and whatever.
If he groped the little girl. See, Solar Mind talked about, he had a beef with somebody. He went to the dude's house. The dude wasn't there. His daughter was at home. And the way he explained it, it's like he said some crazy things to her. But, if there was groping, it was not just talking. So, something is not clear. Something's not clear with the explanation.
I'm not justifying that, but don't try to deflect because you mad because your wife is still in love with Solar Mind. See, I'm gonna let you...
What? Woof woof. Woof woof. still in love? She's still in love with him.
Y'all know something else. Sarnetta will never forgive Soleimine because he know his wife heart is really with Soleimine, and he's angry over that. And she convinced him that he's the one that put those pictures out. When I told you the chick offered to send me pics.
She offered to send pics. She's just offering. She's making offers that people can refuse. Okay.
Them pics were all over the page. So Sarnetta's forever mad at Soleimine. He's forever mad because his hoe really wants to be with Soleimine. And Soleimine dumped her silly ass from SVDL.
She got dumped. There's a song, Forever, Forever My Lady. But Sapofis is forever mad.
Now on SVDL, she was just a stupid bimbo talking Israelite stuff. How she go from a C-line debater and then go to the House of Consciousness, was supposed to be the toughest environment for being. On Solar Vision Debate League, she can barely make the playoffs. In the House of Consciousness, she becomes the goddamn queen mother of consciousness. Because Sarnetta is a goddamn liar, and he's all about money. And so, the brother from New Covenant, another brother from New Covenant, and I'm going to tell you, y'all, this brother was such a generous brother. He used to be Polite's ex-security guard. His friend contacted me. I wasn't, and they were mad at me. It wasn't like I was out here attacking Polite for no reason. People did not have a voice at the time. At the time when Polite was scamming people, Ankh, Garfield, the whole House of Consciousness, they was not trying to hear it. Nobody else would report the stories because they was all scared of the House of Consciousness. In the Black Radio was the only outlet that those brothers had. And that brother came to me, I think it was 75 grand or something that he gave Polite. And the brother said he hadn't talked to Polite in over a year. So I did an interview. And I brought the brother on my show back then. What are they doing? They was attacking me. Lexus, they was attacking me back then. Oh, Lex is nothing. Lex is homeless. Lex lives in his car. Lex is dead. All of this. Don't listen to Lex. What are you doing? Sa. But people are coming to me, coming to us, because we were the only voice of the people. Saw Satan and Ankh and Garfield and Reggie and every single one of them was going so hard to protect that cash cow. I mean, they all was. Why was we beat? Ask yourself, where is... That's a fact. Where is the... See, they try to act like, oh, these brothers are hating on us. Lex is a hater. And I haven't even opened my mouth doing this whole thing. Where is the origin of the beef? With Lex and Soleimine and the House of Consciousness. Brother Polite. At one point, we even tried to tell Sarnetta, yo, stay out of this, bro. Why are you banging so hard for Polite? So he put himself in it. That's when we started banging on Sarnetta. Check. And they've always tried to use, let me tell y'all something. They've always tried to use the pedo stuff as a weapon. That's why back then, that's when King Noble was ringing bells. And because they were just like they do now, whenever something happens, they try to deflect Sarnetta. He brings other people in and try to bring everyone down with him. So King Noble said some controversial things, and we was cool.
King Noble, I played not long ago, said publicly that rape is revolutionary. And after he said that, people didn't give him the time of the day anymore.
With King Noble. And so he started labeling us pedos because of some stuff King Noble said. They always use this heartstring emotional thing with children to attack people, to deflect. We was talking about this 15 years ago. All the stuff that they're talking about with Malachi Z. York, the comments Brother Polite made, the scamming. So I interviewed the brother. It was Lex Vortex that brought the second documented case of Polite scamming somebody for over $50,000. I wasn't the one banging. All I did was bring the brother on my show. And yo, I'm gonna tell y'all something. The brother was so generous and cool. He gave me he had paper. The brother gave me $1,000 just on the strength. On the strength after I didn't ask for it. I wasn't after the show, the brother said, you know what, bro, I'm gonna send you $1,000 just for letting me come on. Because you know why? Sarnetta and them would not let these people on their platforms to talk about Polite.
Sarpophis himself said that the mother of the underage girl who ran away from home to be with Polite because she loved him, the mother wanted Sarpophis to interview her, and he said no.
They lying their asses off. You know what we're getting though? Polite and Sarnetta is calling me on the phone every other day with gangbangers threatening my life. That's what I'm getting. So y'all don't know the origins of this.
Remember, when it was not stated publicly by either party. When the attorney, the female lawyer, because now I'm thinking that there's another one that has a surname Shabazz. When the attorney first made some videos regarding Polite scamming, at one point the videos disappeared. So we don't need a wild imagination to presume what may have transpired. But after a while, she put the vids back. And Pedalite was kind of almost bragging, talking about the videos being removed. He said that he told his peeps, take it easy on sis.
Why I went against the Sarnetta TV Awards, which was my idea. Do y'all know why the Sarnetta TV Awards even happened? Sarnetta and them, I told y'all, they've been control freaks for the longest. A brother down in Atlanta was throwing something called the Black Power Awards.
ATL.
I gotta refresh y'all. Y'all are new to the game. The Black Power Awards. Sarnetta was mad because none of his scam artist people was nominated. So he started hating on the Brothers Awards. Because he wanted his people to be. But that brother was smart back then. He knew them dudes was fake. He didn't have none of them elected for a Black Power Award. That's when Sarnetta tried to steal his stuff and do the Sarnetta TV Awards. He was stealing from another brother, just like now. You see what he's doing now, right? And I gotta admit, yo, I was giving Sarnetta chances, y'all, just recently, because that's the occult practice I practice. Let me try to move on. Maybe me and maybe the brother Chain, he be trying to act like he gives people chances. No, I give people chances. And then he just screwed me lying with the Dulcinea stuff. And you see how people just let that go. He lied about that. Like I didn't show up for the debate, so I cut his ass off. Now the nigga's trying to steal my battle rap shit. He's a goddamn thief. Nobody noticed that? Oh, the HOK battle rap tournament's coming up now. He ain't got no...
Did you hear about that? Oh my goodness. Neferubu.
Goddamn shame. So that's how the Sarnetta TV Awards came around. He wanted to steal the brothers' Black Power Awards because they were trying to control what that brother was doing. But let's move on. Hit that like button when you come in the building. Let me get a let me do this real quick. Cause y'all don't get it. I'm telling y'all really don't get it.
No, I'm not gonna give a shout out to that Dusty Lex Vortex. He is kind of cute though.
All right, so here we go, y'all. So these people are liars. All of them. All of them were with Brother Polite. Now, when Red Pill and Blue Pill, for those who remember, Red Pill and Blue Pill came out under the auspice of Phil Valentine saying the community needs to have a tribunal about Brother Polite and his scamming. Listen close. Polite did a Nino Brown and said, if I'm going down, everybody's going down. He started naming names and everybody backed off as if Polite had something on them. But y'all got to know the origin. What was crazy is when Sarnetta and Polite fell out, he said everything that we had been saying up until that time while he was banging on me, Soleiman, and Oh God. But then he's on here today talking about, I brought out the information. What y'all do with it? No, nigga, you didn't bring out that information. You brought out that information when you got mad. We brought out that information, and we were the only ones, one of the only ones. There was a few other people, because I'm gonna tell y'all, y'all see how people are loyal to the House of Khans now? Man, it was crazier back then. People were scared to say something against them because you had, just say you was a person with 500 subscribers or 1,000 subscribers, Sarnetta had, you know, thousands and thousands of the same loyalty he got from these clowns now. Nobody was touching that. They was all scared. They was all scared. So people would come to us, and I'm going to tell you, y'all, it had to be at least 4 or 5 people who came to me and was like, I mean, 20,000, 10,000. One was 50,000. And I was telling Sarnetta, he was ignoring it, y'all, because he was getting money with Brother Polite, and he was enamored with Brother Polite. He wanted Brother Polite lifestyle. Y'all keep talking about, Sarnetta keep telling y'all that, oh, Brother Polite went to Hollywood. Sarnetta wanted to be in Hollywood with Brother Polite. He was jealous. He felt like that's where he should have been.
Well, there's something that shows that he is most likely telling the truth right there.
Here in LA. This is how they doing it out here in LA. This is how they doing it. You already know I'm in LA. I'm in Hollywood. No, I'm just, yeah, I'm in Hollywood. You already know this how they doing it. Polite rolled up, and yeah, he already hit me with the keys automatically. Brother said, yo, son, you got this. You got that right there, son. I ain't even got to rent a motherfucking car. That's love. That's Polite right there.
That's love.
See him? That's one of the queens there. So I'm in LA.
That's
you know,
love.
Detroit Polite whipping it.
That's love.
Say what's up to the Sarnetta crowd. People ain't seen you in a minute, right? Ed? Come on, say what's up. I don't go. Say what's up.
Like live right now?
Yeah, say what's up, and I'm gone. All right, let me go. All right, bro. All right.
You why?
Wow. So, yeah. Polite gave me this, told me to get ahead. Yo, this shit is crazy. And he hit me with this. No shit, I ain't. Polite dumped that off on me. So, yo, here, put that in your pocket. That's fucking love, baby. Real talk.
Put that in your
Real
pocket.
Fucking love. He over
That's
there
love.
with Shorty. I think she ain't working right. She off the ground. Look. All right, Polite, I'm out. You good? Yo, man, thanks for putting that in my pocket, fam. I know you don't like people seeing that shit. Good looking, fam. I love you, brother.
I love you,
Word,
brother.
man.
Word.
I ain't gonna never forget this shit. Let me get
I
this
ain't
shit
gonna
out
never
of
forget
here.
this.
Motherfucker hit me with the big joint.
If you don't get
Yo, but I'm gonna tell you something, right? What's
yourself
crazy
out of here.
about Hollywood right now? Everybody is masked up in Hollywood. They like New York used to be. You heard? They like New York used to be. Shit. I'm good money now. I'm gonna be here for a week. Shit, I'm rolling.
A week?
I might not go back home. I might call the family and tell the family, yo, pack it up.
Pack it up.
Pack it up.
Pack
We
it up.
moving to Hollywood.
We're moving to Hollywood.
Real shit.
Real stuff.
Pack it up.
Pack it
We're
up.
moving to Hollywood.
I'm moving to Hollywood.
Check.
Check. Ha ha.
But a lot of people surpassed him. Same thing happened with young Pharaoh. Same thing happened with Seti. Seti was bringing this stuff out back then. So Q Butter's full of shit. Because he's on here today riding the HOK bandwagon. But I had conversations with Q Butter back in, and by the way, I went to Q Butter's punk ass school. He be talking all that trash. I remember one day we was on, Q Butter was sticking up for Cynthia G in the divestment community. Why? Because Cynthia G was collecting cash apps for him. He even went against me for Taz and Cynthia G. He was all about that divestment stuff because they was giving him cash apps. He's full of it. I have personal conversations with Q Butter. Q Butter was telling me behind the scenes that him and them Brooklyn cats I don't care what he was doing because he ain't never hollered at me. Last time I heard, when I went on this show, he was trying to disrespect me, call me a pseudo. Q Butter, I have personal conversations with Q Butter, y'all. Q Butter was saying him and them dudes from Brooklyn was gonna run down on the House of Consciousness. Y'all don't know what's going on. And he was gonna run down on the House of Consciousness. Why, Q Butter?
Why?
Why were you and your little Brooklyn friends talking about running up on 125th?
Why?
Because you told me they were scamming the community and they wouldn't give you a voice, that Garfield was a scammer. You sent that woman to me. I still got the woman that you sent to me. I still got a Facebook page. The woman that said Garfield scammed her. Now, Garfield has been mad at me. Garfield, if you want to be mad at somebody, bro, be mad at Q Butter. He sent me both of those people. The young man who said you scammed him, his friend, and his friend's mother. And then the young lady that you sent me that said Garfield scammed him. So Q Butter, we had a falling out, and it was over I Empress Sekhmet. Because I Empress Sekhmet, when Sarnetta was using her as a battering ram. So one day she goes on the show and says, she cursed my whole bloodline for nothing. And this is when I was exposing
his whole bloodline?
The whole Black Power Illuminati thing. Back then, I was calling them the Black Illuminati. So we fell out. And that's how I fell out with Q Butter. Next thing I know, Q Butter talking about whatever. So what did I do? I went to Brooklyn. I'm not saying I didn't go to Brooklyn on no drama stuff, but I called Q Butter. I'm like, I'm in New York, bro. You know what I'm saying? I want to come check out your school or whatever. So I went to Brooklyn. I went to Q Butter's school. Sat down with Q Butter in his studio. He took me through a tour. I had a video up before. You got to understand, this is at the same time when Joel Benjamin had fell out with Sarnetta. Joel Benjamin knew about what was going on with Brother Polite. A lot of people was falling out with Sarnetta over Brother Polite 10 years ago. Sarnetta is bull. Sarnetta was banging so hard for Polite, you wouldn't believe it. And he knew all the stuff was true. So me, Solomon, and Old God was like, you know, fuck it. We might as well go all out. They coming at us over Brother Polite. And so that's how we started banging on Sarnetta. That's when I did this video that went viral. It was called a Black Illuminati. It was one of the first videos I did on them cats. And I was breaking down the same. I did a video the other day called Black Devils. Y'all need to go. It was the same type of video. And I was talking about these cats coming in the name of Black Power just for a hustle. Now, I need y'all to understand, while these cats are protecting Brother Polite, this is when the Amon-Ra squad, these niggas is coming up out of the Malachi Z. York stuff. See? Ankh and them, y'all gotta understand, Ankh was heavily involved with the Nawabian movement. Ankh was on the land. Matter of fact, some of the children involved in what happened with Dr. York, some of those children are Ankh's friends' children. Y'all need to pay attention. Ankh was a hardcore Nuwabian. So now the Amon-Ra squad, all of them Amon-Ra squad dudes, Wu Jiao, blah, they all ex-Nawabians. So y'all gotta understand that all of them come from the root of ex-Nawab. All of them Amon-Ra squad dudes, Wu Jiao, blah, they all ex-Nawabians. So y'all gotta understand that all of them come from the root of this tree. That's why they're all scattering like roaches right now. And I want y'all to know something else. At this time, Ankh was cutting chickens and doing voodoo rituals. Ankh put out a video with some blood on a stick with his altar. This was like 10 years ago, where he was sacrificing chickens to the god Bess. Because Ankh was dealing with Nikki Love at this time. Y'all don't know about this stuff. This is blog talk stuff. And this was not too long after Ankh got caught cheating on his wife.
I was gonna say, I remember the baby mama drama. That was live on air.
With Nikki Love. And he tried to come out, yeah, I'm gonna be accountable to the nigga cheated on his wife with Nikki Love and was sacrificing chickens. So did he put out a picture of like this altar with blood on a stick, right? He was doing voodoo. Y'all, and this is why he's calling everybody pseudos 10 years ago. And he even said that his son asked him, what is that? And he just told him, yeah, it's a blood sacrifice. The whole Amon-Ra squad are Dr. Malachi Z. York disciples. Yeah, hit me up, Sanchez. Hit me up. All of them dudes. Now, this is when, at this time, I had a debate, y'all, that I often take down out of respect for the brother, Hashim Mazinga. If anyone remember, I debated Hashim Mazinga, and the name of the debate was, is Black Power dead? And the reason I was saying Black Power is dead is for all the reasons. I wasn't saying that the movement of black people were dead. I was talking about them. And I'm going to have to repost that debate that I had with the leader of the Black Panthers, Hashim Mazinga. But out of respect, I take the debate down because I beat him up pretty bad in the debate. So Ankh and all of them all come out of the Dr. Malachi Z. York root. They come out of that. So these niggas is full of shit. They was protecting Polite. But you know how much shit these niggas put us through? These niggas was calling me on the phone. Him and Polite threatening my life with gangbangers and stuff because we was reporting Polite scamming. Said he put a $10,000 hit on my head, bruh. And now you niggas coming out trying to act like you gonna separate yourselves and we told y'all and playing all these goddamn games. Yo, out your cotton-picking goddamn mind, bruh. As much videos, as much slander y'all gave us. As much slander as y'all gave us. That Sarnetta is a piece of shit. All of them. Now to see y'all falling for the trick of this whole thing. That's why I didn't go hard when the Polite stuff happened. Because I didn't want to be a part of this clout chasing BS with these niggas using pedo stuff for views and likes. Y'all was right there with Polite, bruh. When we was going at him. When all his victims were coming to us. When the cargo, y'all remember the cargo minium thing? I got a recording. Wait till I pull it out. They banged on us for that. I got a recording. Michael Edwards don't know. Michael Edwards put out all type of stuff on me. I have an old recording with him calling into my show, talking about what a gentleman Polite was, how I was jealous because Polite had a family and money, and Polite was building for the community about the cargo minium stuff. Him, backed by Sarnetta. Nah, Sanchez ain't clout chasing. Hey, listen, me and Sanchez has had our issues. My only issues with Sanchez is never really been personal as a brother. I disagree with a lot of his, but me and Sanchez was mad cool. I used to have a whole show for Sanchez. Matter of fact, I'm the original person. When Sanchez used to come on my show, I used to play, "The champ is here, the champ is here." I fell out with a lot of people over because y'all didn't know I was. Y'all know I was a flat earther for about a month. Because I was exploring it. So I had a whole show with Sanchez. Sanchez used to come on, I used to play "The champ is here. The champ is here." And I let Sanchez beat everybody up. And they were mad at me over that back then. So what I'm trying to tell y'all is we were the only voice for the people in the black radio. Me, Solarmine, and Oh God. And that whole community, every single one of them. And listen, when I say the whole community, y'all, I'm not just talking about the dudes on the camera, like Dr. Reggie, Brother Ankh, Garfield, and all of them. I'm talking about the people in the chat room. Bro, that we was enemies of the goddamn state. Why? Because all of them were protecting Brother Polite no matter what was going on. And that's why we had beef. It was no other reason. And let me tell you something, Dr. Ink. Matter of fact, I think the show was still up on Brother Polite's channel. Me and Polite had got into it heavy over something, and I guess Polite at one point decided that he wanted to make amends about some things. So he called me and invited me on his show. I went on the show, and I think it's still, I'm going to go find that video. It's on I Am Brother Polite. Now, at this time, I was kind of still on my kind of Bible Christian shit, right? But on that same show, we started talking about materialism, and Brother Polite and Dr. Inky and his man all attacked me on that show. Dr. Inky was right there with him. Dr. Inky is full of shit. Sarnetta is right about that. If anybody was right next to Polite, witnessing the whole thing, wore the t-shirt, literally, it was Dr. Inky. Yo, I can't, y'all are slow. Y'all are slow. That's what's going on. Y'all still fall for propaganda and bullshit. All them niggas, why you think they going so hard right now? Why you think Garfield's going so hard? It's to separate himself now that the hammer's coming down. But when we was going at Polite 10 years ago, all them niggas was protecting the bag. Every single one of them. Including Sarnetta. Where's little Rah-Rah? Y'all remember Sarnetta's nephew? They was doing rap songs. Sarnetta recruited his nephew off the streets just to come at Lex Vortex. Check. Hassan, you remember all of that, right? Somebody said, yo, Brother Polite threatened and said he had a $10,000 hit on my head. And Sarnetta co-signed it. Sarnetta called me on the phone with Brother Polite, telling me we gonna pop your top. And they had Bloods and Crips on the line. Now, why was you doing that, Sarnetta? If we was just reporting what people had came to us for. Hassan remembers in the black. And yo, I'm gonna tell y'all, I'm gonna go back in my archives. I'll show you Ankh defending him. I'm gonna tell you, at one point, Ankh was blaming the people, bro. He wasn't warning nobody. Ankh used to say, this is what Ankh said. And I remember it as clear as day. When all the scam and shit was coming out, Ankh was like, hey, there's a sucker born every day. If y'all go give Polite your money, I'm not even blaming Polite no more. That's what Ankh said. And the only reason why Ankh was mad is because he wasn't getting the money. All of them was with the shits, y'all. All of them was with the shits. Oh, no, they lying, bruh. Bro, them niggas, it was so super. Oh, yo, I don't even want to include, bro. I'm going to just tell you, bro. Because you got to understand, Queen Afua said Polite was her son. So Supernova Slum and Polite was well connected on some Bloods and Crips type connection, gang life type stuff. Polite called Queen Afua his mama. Listen, y'all. That whole circle, and that's why I tell y'all I don't use the term Pan-African no more. Don't associate with the conscious community. I don't do the race shit. None of that. Because these Negroes are wicked as hell. They still trying to get money. That's all they trying to, bro. At the end of the day, Sarnetta He's not trying to, man, and that goddamn Nepal is a goddamn actress with her fake ass outrage. How is Nepal gonna act like she's protecting children and she's so appalled and they y'all love to talk about this pedo stuff, but then talk about she's a Hebrew Israelite and the Most High and promote the Bible that she says that grape is allowed in. How is Nepal gonna do that with her old actress ass? Polite, she's an actress. She's trying to protect that brand, so she trying to help Sarnetta get some money, so she can finally get a proper goddamn engagement ring. She's a goddamn actor. And so all of this is going on, y'all. We was bringing all of this out, and we got ostracized from the community all the way down to Professor Griff. All the way down to Professor Griff. Because Sarnetta called Professor Griff when Lex and when Solomon and Ogard was interviewing him and blackballed him. If Brother Polite had shared that bag with them, y'all, and I'm talking about, and I'm going to tell you who really knows what's going on. Brother Polite was the hottest thing smoking amongst all of them. And all of them knew about the scamming. Even that old sucker that used to stream out in England, call him Brother Kalam.
It was strange. You have to wonder, was he called for reinforcement? Recently, Kalam from the UK, he's been appearing on that channel over there on a regular basis. How come he makes his presence known and seen after the sentencing of Polite?
Huh? Remember Michael Edwards, the Hebrew? Michael Edwards became a member of New Covenant. Now, these people never had nothing on me, y'all. Never. The only thing they ever had on, and this is what makes them so mad. This is what makes them so mad. The only thing they ever had, I got in a fallout with a personal relationship with a woman I was in. And, you know, she came and said that I had took some money from her or something or whatever. Fine. And then they tried to use that. A personal thing that I had going on. Not no scamming shit on the internet. A personal relationship I had with someone off of the internet. And then Nepal, that wicked ass witch, came and told the community that I had AIDS. That my ex-girlfriend had contacted her.
You ain't got no proof, nigga, that that I went to the hospital and they all told me I had AIDS. I went to like 4 hospitals, and the hospitals was telling me that I had AIDS.
And she went on Judah's channel and told everybody that I had AIDS. These are some low-down people. And then they try to act like, oh, you know, Lex is so dirty. Why was he doing that? Oh, he attacked the Sarnetta TV Awards and all this. Bro, you know how much shit these niggas put me through on social media for going at Polite when I had never personally wronged them? It was I got all their flack because people were coming to me saying these people scammed me. And because I let them on to do an interview, these niggas went ham on me and they blackballed me for the last 10 years. And Ark and them are still mad because I beat their asses up on Evolution 10 years ago, and they never forgave me because I embarrassed them all back then. They was embarrassed. Everybody, the Hebrew Israelite, the whole community, they was pumping like they were so scientific or whatever, and I mollywopped his ass on Blog Talk Radio. Why y'all think that video ain't? It's on my channel. Go through my channel and look up Lex Vortex versus Ngozi and the Amara Squad. I killed them 10 years ago on Evolution, and they've been mad ever since. Why you think Cedric ran from the debate? Pseudo killers, listen, the Amarad and pseudo killers, y'all, they're Nuwabians. They're Nuwabians.
Pseudo killers, they're Nuwabians? Which members are Nuwabians?
They're Nuwabians. All come from that tree. Why you think he goes so hard? All come from that tree. Why you think he goes so hard on the whole pseudo stuff? If they, all the scamming stuff, right? Everybody knew even before Kemet on trial. Hold up. Kemet on trial. That's when Polite made his money. Who was talking about the Kemet on trial and how they scammed people back then? Polite.
And ironically, Kemet on trial is the event that Butler Reggie was taking credit for, talking proudly about. He explained that he handpicked participants.
He made over $2 million that night from Kemet on trial. Now, in order to have Kemet on trial, it was Unk, Shaka Amos. They had a whole team. Smash Rockwell. Y'all had to work with each other to prepare those presentations. The scamming allegations had already been out there, Smash Rockwell. Smash Rockwell acting like he's so mad at Polite. You know why he's mad? Because them 2-bit scamming, hustling ass niggas didn't get none of that bag from Kemet on trial. Anybody remember Kemet on trial? Bro, this is what turned Sarnetta out, really. That Kemet on trial was the first time I think they did the pay-per-view. The live pay-per-view. And there was over 60,000 people in the Kemet on trial debate, y'all. At $20 a pop. Y'all do the math. This is when Polite moved to Hollywood. This is when they started falling out. This is when all of them, Polite starts flossing and making his little, connections and doing all the Hollywood stuff. And that's when they all got mad. That's when Sarnetta realized that, Polite was rising above him. And Polite wasn't doing what they wanted. So then, and Ankh and them, that's why why you think they got mad at young Pharaoh? It was about the money. I even heard Ankh hating on young Pharaoh, talking about, this man got a Lamborghini. What I got? Kicking his pseudoisms. That's why Seti and young Pharaoh canceled that debate with the Amon-Ra squad. That's why Ankh is mad at Seti and them to this day. After they seen that Kemet on trial, oh my God, their eyes just lit up, bro. Their eyes, and so they're still mad at Pharaoh and Seti because they canceled that Metal Netta debate, and that was gonna be their big payday. But Ankh and Seti was smart. They said, we ain't giving you clowns no money. You ain't gonna pimp us. Plus, we know you some scammers. Shout out to young Pharaoh. Me and young Pharaoh, y'all don't know, me and young Pharaoh was cool. When they was attacking young Pharaoh, I was talking to young Pharaoh. And guess what? Young Pharaoh was going in on their ass. And guess who was going in on him? Dr. Ma'at, Miss Bailey. And they tried to get him locked up. Now, young Pharaoh could not put the information out because they had him going to court. And Ankh and Sarnetta, now y'all listen to this. They were trying to get people to call young Pharaoh's probation officer and have him violated. Young Pharaoh, tell me I'm lying. But you know what? And I never brought it out. But I talked to young Pharaoh on the phone. And he wanted the people to know what was going on with Dr. Ma'at's evil ass. He sent me an email with all the information about her snitching ass. They were trying to get young Pharaoh locked up over some goddamn YouTube bullshit. Why you think Dr. Ma'at took that young man to court and tried to get him to go to jail? Because he brought out, now y'all know Dr. Ma'at is from Baltimore. Dr. Ma'at was caught up in a federal bank scheme. Young Pharaoh brought it out. Everybody in the case got locked up. She got out. She did no time. Why? Because young Pharaoh brought out the fact that she was a goddamn snitch. And I believe that Dr. Ma'at and Ankh got a criminal history going back to his drug dealing days. They try to get young Pharaoh locked up. A young man just coming up, a young man. They were so mad that he was getting, you know what I'm saying, more clout than them because they thought he was pseudo, to the point where they try to destroy the young man's life and get him locked up. Go ask young Pharaoh if I'm lying. So shout out, and y'all, I'm gonna tell just for the record, I don't believe Soleiman is a pedophile. I said what I said about him and whether he groped that little girl. I don't believe he's a pedophile though. I believe that Soleiman is just a real street nigga. And I believe Soleiman gonna end up breaking them niggas' faces off up there if they keep fucking with him. Don't use my voice like that, bro. If I took that shit down, that's between me and Soleiman, you dirty motherfucker. Don't use my voice for shit. I don't even fuck with you, man. No, I don't believe Solar Mine a goddamn pedo. And the reason why you won't leave Solar Mine alone is because Nepal has never took her lips off Solar Mine's dick. And Solar Mine ain't got something way bigger and better than Nepal's silly ass. Anybody to know, let's be real, y'all. This nigga done put this bimbo up there as a scholar. That ain't no goddamn scholar. That's an embarrassment right there. Somebody said this community's in shit. Listen, it should be though. The community, listen, y'all. That's why I said, and I want to give y'all this. The way they hijack, y'all got to understand the role that Ankh plays in bringing forth this new atheistic, satanic bullshit that they put on the community. I seen this happening years ago when they started attacking the elders years ago. That's why these niggas never I seen them doing it. They seen the conscious community and they said, we see a weakness in a weakness in the rap game and sold it. They started attacking the elders and all them, Phil Valentine and all them years ago, not because they were pseudo, y'all, not because they cared, because they wanted the money and they seen a career in consciousness. So they had to get the elders out of the way. This nigga Ankh just recently disrespected the man who was supposed to be their elder, Dr. James Small, called him a clown.
If anybody has info on that, I never heard of that. Professor Smalls got on a panel order a few weeks back after a 2 years plus hiatus, and that's the thanks he gets. So at this point, it's an allegation. If somebody knows, somebody heard, and somebody can direct me to Ankh talking smack about Professor Small, let me know. Doesn't have to be right now. It can be in the comments after or at my email address, which is in the description of this video.
Disrespecting African spirituality. But I'll give y'all the history of how Sarnetta and Polite hijack consciousness. This capitalistic consciousness that y'all are into today, I remember the origins. And I'll tell you the exact phrase that they were using. This is the, y'all talking to a guy, y'all talking to the historian of this shit. The phrase that they was using, and Polite, and Sutek, and the House of Consciousness was no more poor righteous teachers. When spirituality meets economics. And Polite started bringing this whole movement, him and Sarnetta back then. See, y'all are new, y'all don't know this. That you don't have to be conscious and be broke. That was their thing. But nobody was ever really saying that. But they started this when spirituality meets economics. And Polite started slandering the elders because they were so-called broke. And Sarnetta too. Oh, see, they died broke. We ain't gonna be no poor righteous teachers. So we gonna mix spirituality with economics. And that's how they brought the hustle in. And now, whenever niggas criticize them for their scams, they say, oh, these niggas is hating. These niggas is broke. These niggas trying to stop people's money. These niggas pocket watching. They set the stage for the hustle. And that's why Ankh's low-life ass stay connected to Sarnetta's hip. we was banging on the debates back then. They were saying we was hating because we kept saying, I was saying shit like, yo, if y'all can hold a debate and raise $2 million, I'm like, we can hang. I said, we can have the same event and raise $2 million for the people and go buy some land. And remember, I told y'all know that plan I be showing y'all. I told y'all back then I was trying to organize these 2-bit hustling ass niggas. I had Polite on the phone, Ankh on the phone, Captain Tazariak on the phone, and Sarnetta on the phone. And I was like, why don't we form a conscious community corporation and coalition? They was all against it. They did not want unity back then because unity would not allow them to run the debate scams. They usurp consciousness. They are not the conscious community. They became the conscious community. And they was about that bag way back then. So me, Solomon, and Oh God, y'all are late to this game. We was attacked by the conscious community because people came to us and said I was scammed. And these niggas had their guns out. They were doing videos. They were going harder than you could ever believe to protect Brother Polite. So all of them knew. Every single one of them. And you wonder why they talk shit about Lex Vortex to this day. And why, do y'all notice this nigga Sarnetta is snitching like, Dan, can you imagine if he was on the street? He start bringing up all other people, like trying to bring people down. Why are you even using my voice? Why are you even talking about red pill and blue pill and everybody else? In other words, Sarnetta is telling on the whole network. If y'all niggas basically pulled the same Nino Brown that Polite pulled 10 years ago. If I'm going down, everybody's going down. And that's why all these niggas is getting in line and in check. Because he's starting to scream out names. He's starting to snitch. The Armored Raw Squad, y'all know Wu Jiao? Wu Jiao was Dr. Malachi Z. York's personal assistant. Personal assistant. All of them Armored Raw Squad dudes come from the tree of Malachi Z. York. Now, I will tell you this, and I gotta be honest. When Garfield first came on the scene clout chasing, it was on Blog Talk Radio. Garfield was going at Dr. Malachi Z. York 10 years ago with his old credit scamming ass. He was going at Dr. Malachi Z. York. That's how he came in the game on Blog Talk. But Sarnetta's right, because red pill and blue pill introduced Polite to the community first. Let me tell you how far back my memory goes. Red pill and blue pill have an interview with Brother Polite on Blog Talk Radio when he first came in, when they was calling him the young phenom. He speaks 7 languages, no calculus, blah, blah, blah. He got the Y's, claimed he had the restaurant. They was all dick riding this man. Red Pill and Blue Pill did an interview with him, and in that interview, I remember it plain as day. Go look on, let me tell y'all what y'all got to do. Before YouTube, it was Blog Talk Radio. Go look up them old shows on Blog Talk Radio. Polite said in that interview with the Red and the Blue Pill that the conscious community niggas was weak and that they was going to strong arm the conscious community. He said that shit 15 years ago on Red and Blue Pill's Blog Talk Radio show. He was going to strong arm the conscious community with his Crip gang members. And he did it. And he did it. They all knew. Listen, I got the video, and I don't even, when they talk about Renin Tech, there's a video. I'm not going to tell y'all what it is because they'll go try to remove it. But I think I got it stored somewhere. When Polite, what was it? Was it the Kemet on trial? Yeah, it was like the after shows after that. Polite is sitting on the couch with Renin Tech. And
we've seen that video, right?
All these dudes are there sitting around while this little girl is sitting on his lap, stroking his head. I'm the only nigga in the chat room that said, yo, this shit. I said, yo, why is she? This is a weird relationship between a daughter. And people say, oh, no, she just loves her daddy. No, there's no little girl that comes sitting on her daddy's lap and rubbing his fucking head. And all these niggas was around in that. I'm going to show y'all that scene. It looked like they all was about, like, it was a real freaky scene. It looked like they all was about to, like, do something in that room. So we been calling out these dudes. And y'all chose them because they was popular, because they had views, because they said black power. And they still run that game to today. I remember when Sarnetta was on the street, I was putting in, nigga, you wasn't putting in no work. You was imitating the Hebrew Israelites. With the whole outside, with the bullhorn and the pictures. You got that from the Israelites, nigga. That was all for show. Unc was Polite's right-hand man. Garfield was Polite's right-hand man. Brother Reggie, Polite's right-hand man. You know who wasn't Polite's right-hand man? Natural Tahuti. Natural Tahuti. Natural Tahuti. They got Natural Tahuti locked up. They're responsible for that. Why? Because Natural Tahuti was trying to do something positive and, you know, in the conscious community, and Polite wouldn't debate him. He was basically begging Polite for a debate. He was begging those people to help him. That's why he ended up selling drugs and go to jail. And it's a big coincidence after Natural Tahuti got into it with Brother Polite that Natural Tahuti got locked the fuck up. I'm telling y'all, that for years and years I've been, and I had to be quiet, because this is the thing, right? The people, y'all always wrong. Just like now. Y'all persecuted me, soul of mine, and oh God. So Q Butter, I don't want to hear your bullshit. You over there clout chasing when they would not let you on that goddamn screen. Lex brought you to the community. And you disrespected me for Cynthia G, a goddamn divester. And you supposed to be so-called a Pan-African. Now all of a sudden you tiptoeing around the tulips with the House of Consciousness. You know why I dealt with the House of Consciousness? Not because I didn't know they were slime buckets, just so I can be in a mist sometime to fight their misinformation and expose them niggas. Look what he's doing again. He's still being a snake, still trying to make money. Remember we was talking about doing the battle rap shit? So the nigga was always plotting on trying to make some money off of some shit Lex was doing. Now he got a battle rap tournament. These niggas is out for that bag, bruh. And that's why I keep warning y'all about capitalism and the goddamn black Illuminati and the goddamn black boule. The nigga pimped the Israelites for years. For years. Now that the Israelites are waking up, the niggas trying to pimp the Aboriginal community. And Aboriginal power is his new bitch. That nigga so stupid, he don't know. Now he thinks Sonetta want to be his friend. No, nigga, and Top Cats too. Two and Sonetta's two new bitches. But Dane Calloway wouldn't let you niggas pimp him. That's why you mad. So he mad at me because I put out the video of warning Dane Calloway in the Aboriginal community, don't get pimped like the Israelites get pimped. But them thirsty ass niggas, what they do? They're thirsty for that camera. We was talking about this shit 15 years ago. That camera is powerful. Even now, after this video, what y'all gonna see? Y'all gonna see them niggas trying to attack Lex, trying to bring up old videos, talking, oh, he's a flip-flopper. Oh, he lives in his car. Oh, but they ain't got shit on me scamming nobody in this motherfucking community. And the truth is, y'all gonna fail if y'all allow that group of black people to remain in control of media. Y'all wanna make every excuse. You're failing again. You're failing again. Told y'all 10 years ago that black power was dead. Not black empowerment. But that whole little group of these boule-ass, Harlem hustling, fake-ass niggas, they haven't moved the community to action in no way in the last 20 goddamn years. And now you got a bunch of fucking wicked-ass niggas telling niggas that the important thing that we need to know is that we come from fucking monkeys. That's what they want to disrespect Bobby Hemmett, disrespect Phil Valentine, disrespect Dr. Ben, disrespect elders. And what they got for us? Oh, we come from monkeys, nigga. That's going to solve the fucking problem. These are some wicked ass. You know what it is too, y'all? It's capitalism. These niggas ain't trying to work. This consciousness shit is they bag. See, I keep telling them, you gotta have another gig if you want to be a servant of the people, because if you get paid, it compromises what the fuck you're doing. That's why Sarnetta has always been compromised. Why is it that this y'all see this video right here? YouTube got me shadow banned. Why is it that when I do a video, I get pinged all the fucking time? These niggas never get pinged. Never get flagged, nothing. Why? Because they work for the motherfucking small hats. Listen, y'all know I got problems with religion. All of that is cool. But why the fuck these niggas spend so much time attacking religion, but not the system? Y'all ever wondered why? That's an easy out. You attacking the Bible every fucking day, but want to tell us that ain't no problem with the system. Ain't no problem with capitalism. You got all this power to bring people together for debates, but you never bring the people together and say, let's really do something. Let's build a goddamn conscious community lemonade stand. Let's get some land. But you know what it is? Sarnetta's a fucking loser. He's trying to retire. The nigga ain't got no 401k, got no skills, ain't got nothing. He's a fucking loser. And he's looking for his last home run. Just like a mobster that gets out the game, retires, and goes to Miami. You know how Jadakiss said, gangsters don't die, they just get chubby and move to Miami. That's what this nigga's trying to do. And I don't listen. I want Sarnetta to be able to do that. But the nigga gotta realize, just do the right thing for once in your motherfucking life, bruh. Stop coming with everything with a fucking angle. Everything gotta be a hustle. Everything you worried about what people gotta say. Nigga, take responsibility, accountability, and shut the fuck up and move on and do the right fucking thing, you motherfucking piece of shit. Attack of religion. Oh, y'all, listen, y'all. Let me tell you something. Israelites and Comedics and Moors and Nawabians, all these people used to fuck with each other before Sarnetta. They had their little debates. But what we called the conscious community, it was all kind of respected. It was differences and, yeah, people used to debate, but it was never like this. It was never Egypt versus fucking Israel. The RBG community accepted all of that shit. So that's why with this pedo shit, man, I just said, man, I can't engage. First of all, the conversation is very uncomfortable. Y'all niggas seem to me, I'm gonna be honest. Y'all are a little too fakely outraged over this shit. And it's just like, yo, y'all are playing with fucking fire with that pedo shit. Using that shit as a weapon and just like, yo, that shit ain't cool. I don't even like that fucking conversation like that. And now the chickens have come home to fucking roost and all these roaches are fucking scattering. Every single one of them motherfuckers scattering, trying to distance themselves, trying to act like they the righteous ones, trying to act like they was the ones that was ringing the fucking bell. No, y'all wasn't. No, y'all wasn't. All of y'all, while you trying to fight each other and act and trying to confuse people, all of y'all at the House of Consciousness knew what the fuck was going on, and you fought for that nigga. I'm living proof. I'm living proof. That's the only reason why we got beef. Like, share, and subscribe when you come in, y'all. That's why these niggas have been trying to blackball me for years. That's why these niggas have mischaracterized me for years. It was over, brother Polite. That's all it was over, y'all. It was over me messing with they bag. Why you think we had all this beef and contention? It was over them niggas protecting brother Polite for the last 15 goddamn years. What else was it about? That's how it all started. Ask Solomon. Ask Oh God. Ask the Hebrew Israelites that was around. Ask Daniela. Huh? Ask Zion Lex. They was all there. So I don't want to hear none of the bullshit now with you fuck Johnny come latelys. I'm telling y'all what y'all are seeing now happened already 15 years ago. This same conversation. And guess who was the ones being motherfucking convicted? Lex Vortex, Solarmine, and Oh God. This already happened. This is just a repeat of what happened 15 years ago. It's just on a bigger scale because now a nigga really got locked up. The truth is, if we was to dig into it all them niggas would be locked up. Rico action, nigga. All them niggas would be locked up. And I'm going to tell y'all the truth. You might not fucking like it. I think Polite is a piece of shit or whatever. But the case is still fucking it still doesn't make any fucking sense. I'm not even going to go into that. The nigga did something or whatever. But what I'm telling you, these motherfuckers, if Polite had came out and let's say that they dropped all the fucking cases, right? Let's just say something. All these niggas, Sarnetta would have been like, I told you, motherfuckers. I told you, motherfuckers. Now Polite is coming back. The champions, y'all tried to take them out. Y'all tried to blah, blah, blah. And see, I told you not to jump out the window and blah, blah, blah. He would have ran that whole shit. They would have set up this great. Them niggas would have made so much money off of you dumbass motherfuckers. Everything that happens, them niggas are gonna try to monetize it. Because them niggas is Wazungu. Them niggas is motherfucking demons in blackface Everything, even this, they gonna monetize it somehow. That's why I keep telling y'all, they hijack consciousness. When spirituality meets economics, no more poor righteous teachers. We can be rich and conscious. And see, that's true. But they was using it as an excuse to make everything about money. Money, 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 money. This nigga just recently told Neo X that he didn't believe that she was molested as a 4-year-old girl. Why would you say, you gonna say some shit like that over disagreements? And all them fucking bird brain ass women over there said the same shit. Scrambled fucking eggs. Y'all are women. And just because Sarnetta's beefing with Neo X, all of a sudden, what happened to all that womanhood? What happened to sticking by the sisters and believing the victim? But y'all just told Neo X that she was lying about being abused at 4 and 5 years old. Yeah, Napar and all them scrambled bird brain ass chicks. Scrambled eggs. And Sonnet is so stupid, he don't even realize that it's Napar's wicked ass energy that brings all this to him. Y'all remember when she ran off with Killer Priest? There was peace for about a month on the House of Consciousness when that bitch was gone. The nigga's stupid. She's a clout chasing. She ain't even black. She's a Karen. Do y'all know Judah Nazareth is my witness? Judah Nazareth is my witness. Napar, beyond the so-called, they're supposed to be African-centered and black power. Napar got on Judah Nazareth's channels like a month or two ago and said, she was talking shit about black men and said, my daughter is going to marry an Asian man. She told Judah that. Hold up, what's all this black power stuff? Why are you over here then? You don't even want you don't even want your daughter marrying a black man? But you over here talking about black people issues? She said her daughter was gonna marry an Asian man. Now, y'all know I told y'all I don't deal with the race shit no more. I don't. Because I know that the wickedness is just too much from you niggas. And if a person's righteous, they righteous. I'm about my people first. But I accept all righteous people from all races, creeds, and colors. But you can't be on some so-called peace and black power family and black people. And that's why, you know why Sonnet is always talking shit about black people? That's Napar in his ear. Because she hates black people.
So I'll say it again. Black people are the worst of the worst when it comes to their own kind. I'm going to say it again, y'all. We are the worst people in the world when it comes to tearing down your own people. I make no apology for that statement. The niggas, it's like these dumb black ass niggas that was created in America by the white man.
One thing I can tell you, brother, is black people, we ain't shit, man. Our people ain't shit. Black people ain't shit, bro. We can talk about this white man all day. But nah, man, black people ain't a We ain't shit, man. Our people is fucked up. This slavery shit, I gotta blame it all on slavery, You hear me? This slavery shit done fucked up our mental, everything, man. We ain't shit as a people. We still trying to live off of what our fucking ancestors did 100 goddamn years ago. We built this. We built America. We built that. Okay, granted, you built all that shit. Now that the white man is not hitting you in the back, nigga, no more to make you build it, here's the question I got for you, What the fuck are we building today? When you ain't being forced to build nothing. What are you building today, What is black people building today?
That's why, man, it's you niggas. There's no conscious community. There's a nigga what the fuck? What the fuck are you in the Klan, nigga? There's no conscious community, but there is a nigga community. The fuck? You would think the nigga was motherfucking Andrew Jackson or some shit. The fuck is the nigga community? So I told y'all, man, hey, like, share, and subscribe when you come in. Support the channel today, $ Lex Vortex 777. I know the history. Solar Mind knows the history. Oh, God knows the history. We know what we went through. Why was y'all attacking us? Because we was attacking polite. So, nigga, I'm living proof that you niggas is lying. I'm living proof. I'ma tell y'all, Ankh is Sarnetta's handler. Ankh is the wickedest nigga on fucking YouTube. That nigga has $ and crime in his fucking eyes. In his eyes. And now y'all see what Ankh's trying to do? Let me show you how dirty these niggas are. Now he want to try to connect so-called pseudoism to pedophilia. Yeah, I told you, it's the pseudos. It's the pseudos. Are you see? So they still gonna try to use this to pump their agenda. Polite was an atheist, nigga. And let me say this. For all of you that follow the pseudo killer clowns. If there's no spirit, if there is no intelligence in the universe, and this is why Ankh kicked me off the panel for asking him this question the other day. Then why are you mad if we're all apes? Why are y'all getting mad at when a motherfucker do some ape shit? What is your moral fucking ruler? Because as far as I know, in the ape world, nigga, they don't give a fuck about age. In the animal world, in the jungle, lions go after the young and the old when it's time to eat. They pray to eat, nigga. You say we all animals and fucking the world is just random. The Great Spirit don't exist. African spirituality is bullshit. Then why the fuck do you have a problem with anybody that someone does? That's just a part of nature, nigga. What fucking morality ruler are you using for a random fucking universe that has no purpose or meaning? Nigga, there's no morality in fucking evolution and atheism. you dumbass nigga. Any nigga that tell me he's a fucking atheist and that the world, there's no spirit, spirituality is pseudo, then what the fuck are you measuring how somebody does something wrong? Because in the jungle, nigga, if you hungry, you take what the fuck you need. And motherfuckers get ate when it's time to eat. The lion ain't got no motherfucking morality. And if some gorilla in the jungle wants some young ass, nigga, he takes it. Animals great, nigga.
It's going left now. It's there's about 20 minutes left, but you know, it's going left now. It's going left now. It's really going left now. I don't know where it's going with that, you know. That people having a problem, you know, us coming from, you know, from monkeys, from animals, and you know, animals, they do that, you know. I don't need to hear the rest, man. Dang. Seven days after polite sentencing. September is going to be something. We are halfway through the month. Stay safe, stay healthy, if I'm allowed to, by the nature. I will definitely holler back at you. I don't argue, I state facts. If you're not part of the solution, you're part of the problem. If you do not think right, you will not act right. If you know better, you will do better. Hotel.
Now, for the record, for those who don't know, I'm giving medical nature classes. And here, that's the flyer. Okay? So, those who are interested, feel free to holler at me. If you're not interested, it's cool. But I recommend that everybody who has not yet seen the video, Kemet and Ma'at, Before Judaism, Christianity, and Islam, then watch it. It has about 300,000 views and really deserves to have a lot more.
I just want to let everyone know who's listening in now and who's going to listen to this stream in the future. I just had my first Meta Nature class by Brother Shaka today, and I've had other Meta Nature lessons by other teachers, and I can tell you right now, the brother is the best in the game. He is that was one of the best classes I've ever had, ever. So if you're interested in learning the Meta Nature, if you're interested in getting the basics of it, Brother Shaka is an awesome teacher. Get with him, and it's extremely affordable. This brother is giving us his time and his skills, and he's basically giving it away. I mean, I just consider it a donation. You know what I'm saying? So if anybody's interested in learning the Meta Nature, get with this brother right here. He's an awesome, awesome, awesome teacher. And I'll end with that.
Hotep Senu, Hena Senut. This is Julie, also known as Servant of Yah, and I'm currently taking the Medu Neture classes with Brother Shaka, and it has been an amazing experience. Only 2 lessons so far, and I feel like I've been taking the classes for months, just with the how in depth he goes into the vocabulary words, the construction of the language, the grammar. It's been immeasurable, the experience. And one thing that comes across, hands down, is his extreme passion for teaching this to anyone who is willing to learn and has an interest in learning. So I highly suggest if you are interested, even a minimal interest, that you subscribe to the classes with Brother Shaka. It's such a nominal amount for how much you get. I know, like, our last class was over 2.5 hours. It felt like 2 minutes, but because that's how, involved you are in what he's teaching and how he teaches and how compassionate he is about what he teaches. Also with sharing materials free of charge, no question, no doubt. It's just what he does. He doesn't have to, but he does. And so I just wanted to give a short testimonial about the class and the effectiveness of the class. And all of that is attested to how studied Brother Shaka is. So I highly recommend anyone with a minimal interest that you do sign up for the Medu Netia class. Hotep.
Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, which is Ma'at Forever. Don't forget to watch the video entitled Kemet and Ma'at. Don't forget to share Kemet and Ma'at on my channel on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp, or other social media that you use. Email, text messages, you name it. Those who wish to donate can do so on paypal.me/ma'atforever.